Is it really possible that in this era, the age of science, there are still people talking about, the promised land, the chosen people of God, and all that? We turned out to be the fools and trivial ones. We didn't believe in those myths, but those very myths created a state. And to this day, we are still at risk because of them. All complete conviction that this battle will happen. And after that, the Messiah comes. Where will it take place? It will happen when Israel rises on the ruins of the Arabs, from North Africa to the Near East. All the rivers and holy sites will be under Israel. Let's leave aside the story of whether the Messiah will descend or not. We might laugh and call it a myth, but Western leaders, the decision makers in Western countries, truly believe in the greatness of the return of the Messiah after Greater Israel is established on the ruins of the Arabs. This issue is related to the descent of the Messiah according to the beliefs of Western Christians, who think the Messiah will descend when Greater Israel is established, and Greater Israel can only be established if it gains control. Israel's, for them, means from the Euphrates to the Nile, from North Africa to the Near East. This means that the destruction of Iraq now is a prelude to Israeli forces entering it, and Libya is being prepared for Israeli forces to enter North Africa. And all of America's friends after that, no matter how much they plead, America will not listen to them at that point. He said to me, and then no matter what happens, when the interests of the West and the coming of Christ are more important than the Arab kings, the Arab prophets, this entire Arab summit, and all Arab charities. Wow, the groundwork is clear. This is recorded in their own voices. In real, yet surreal, meetings attended by Reagan and Western leaders, they talk about the battle of Armageddon. You know it well, this battle that we consider a myth, something we've never even heard of, but they believe in it. Not a complete conviction that this battle will happen. And after that, the Messiah comes. Where will it take place? It will happen when Israel rises on the ruins of the Arabs, from North Africa to the Near East. All the rivers and holy sites will be under Israel. And then this battle that I mentioned will take place. And after that, the Messiah descends. Now we poor and naive people thought this was nonsense and that no one would believe it. But then they brought us the falasha from the forests of Africa and claimed they were from the children of Israel. Who would believe that and go searching for Jewish ethnicities? They said, no, this is the falasha tribe from the then children of Israel. Go to Palestine, the promised land. You know, the Khazars are a people who have absolutely nothing to do with the children of Israel. They brought them from Russia and told them, come live in Palestine, the promised land. Why was this state even established in the first place? Why wasn't it founded on old religious myths that this is the promised land and that you are the chosen people of God? We call it a myth. In 1948, is it really possible that in this era, the age of science, there are still people talking about, the promised land, the chosen people of God, and all that? We turned out to be the fools and trivial ones. We didn't believe in those myths, but those very myths created a state. And to this day, we are still at risk because of them. All because of the battle we're talking about. But now factories are producing airplanes and missiles. In Dimona, they are now making atomic bombs and nuclear missiles. No one inspects them or tells them to stop. And they are producing chemical weapons to exterminate the Arabs. And they are making germ bombs in Western factories and in Israeli factories. The laboratories are working day and night to realize this myth you are talking about. Call it a myth. They are doing this in the name of Christ, destroying Libya to please Christ, destroying Iraq to please Christ. And that Christianity is a branch of Judaism because Jesus was from the children of Israel. He was Jewish. Now they consider themselves loyal by allegiance. That is, the West is loyal to Israel because Christianity is a branch of Judaism. And you Arabs are infidels, and Muslims are infidels and renegades, and that Muhammad is not a prophet. They told me this, and as for the Quran, they said to me, this is the code of Hammurabi. You are liars. There is no Quran. God has never addressed the Arabs. Why? Because the Arabs are despicable. God does not address them. God only addresses the Jews, the children of Israel, and the Christians. Because the Arabs have always faced historical racism from them, since Andalusia, and from the Roman conquests, and from the Crusades, and from modern Western colonialism. All of these are part of a cultural legacy that creates a racist complex in the West. The entire Arab nation needs to understand this. The Arab masses understand it. I don't care whether the rulers understand it or not. But the Arab citizen, who is the one targeted for crushing and humiliation, must understand that what we are facing now, starting from Libya, is a racist policy based on a racist Western culture that hates Arabs. And they can't claim that such a culture doesn't exist.